I said I want to check. So I want to show you something. Here. Okay, I see the distribution phase somewhere here. The distribution phase somewhere here. So we have to mark it up today. Let's try to mark it up and see what is happening. Let me try to highlight it first. Okay, let's see what is happening here. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. Let me tell you this. Every time when you see a consolidation, you must highlight that consolidation and then try to go down to smaller time frame. That's a Wyckoff schematic.
Okay.
So now, all right, now let me try to log this thing so that you won't keep moving. All right, so let's go down to the 1 hour and see what is happening there. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, if you can quickly mark up this schematic, I can say that this one is, let me try to mark it up quickly. This one is a perennial supply. It's a PS. Did you practice Wyckoff schematic? Yeah, you must practice it. Don't focus on other blocks only. You must also practice the Wyckoff schematic.
Yes.
You can't separate this concept. If you only know other block, you will fail to trade at other pairs, because other pairs will show you Wyckoff schematic most of the time. Then here, this one is a buying climax. This is a buying climax. And then somewhere here we have automatic rally. Automatic rally. Let me remove this box now. Automatic rally. And then we have this one is, let me call it secondary test. Secondary test, but I like this one. Secondary test, and then here it gave us something like equal highs.
Can you repeat them? PF, that is what? Primary?
Preliminary supply.
Preliminary what?
Preliminary supply. Yeah.
Then BS.
This one is preliminary supply. This one is a buying climax. This one is automatic rally. This one, automatic reaction. This one is a secondary test.
Okay.
Okay, there's something wrong that I'm doing here, but I'll correct it. So in this case, the secondary test is above here. It is only below on the accumulation. So now we have this phase here. This one, it can be an up thrust. Up thrust. This one is an up thrust. UT or UTED.
Okay.
You can see that this is how you mark up this thing. Somewhere here waiting for sign of trend. So if you remember that time, I used to tell you that above the buying climax, you must put a trend line. Below the AR, there must be a trend line. This is how you do this thing. So it's actually simple to do. So yeah, this is how you do this thing. And then let me try to look up this trend line. Right. So what I'm waiting for is a sign of weakness. Sign of weakness. Let me show you. There must be a sign of weakness below here. The sign of weakness that is missing. The sign of weakness below here. Underneath the AR, automatic reaction. So the only concept that is missing is a sign of weakness, not sign of strength, because SOS represents the sign of strength. I need to see the sign of weakness before concluding that the market is now ready to go to the downside. You see, so the market, as it kept on moving like this, you see it broke the structure like here, and then it also went down. So that is why they call this thing a schematic, because at the same time, it can give you higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. You see, it gives you, it confuses you, so that you won't see where is the market trying to move to. If it's trying to move to the upside, sometimes it can show you the, as you can see here, it broke the structure here, heading to the upside. But it also breaks the structure below here. You can see that. Now we are getting that, where is this market going? Because it started by showing me higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then finally it showed me the lower low, because it broke the higher low here. So now we are getting confused on whether to buy or sell if the market is looking like this. I call this thing a schematic now. This is the distribution phase of the price, where the price, so always the ST must be below the buying climax. So the buying climax is above the secondary test. So after the buying climax, you get the automatic reaction going below the terminal supply. So after the sonar test, you are supposed to get something like a sign of weakness. You get the sign of weakness here, and then you got your upthrust. After upthrust, you have to get the U10, which is the upthrust after distribution. So after the UT, which is the upthrust, we used to get the U10, which is the upthrust after distribution. But sometimes, in some other times, we used to get only upthrust, which is the UT. We don't get the U10, and then the price will go down. As you can see that the price is leaving order blocks here. Can you see this order block here?
Yes.
Let me show you how is the price going to move. So the price is going to move down like this, creating the sign of weakness, and then the price will go back into this order block here. Then it will shoot to the downside. Yeah, that is how the price is going to move. So that is it for NAS100. But you must wait, you must be patient with this market, because if you're not patient, they will take all your money. You see myself, if I want to trade, and then now I'm opening the chart right now, I'm not going to place any trade right now. I will wait for the price to come into my point of interest. Let me show you this. I will wait for the price. If the price keep on going down like this, I won't sell anywhere, somewhere here. I will wait for the price to come back here. Even if I'll have to wait 4 hours, I'll wait. And then after that 4 hours, I'll take my sell trade here, and then push the price to the downside. You must be patient. Apply patience and discipline. Yeah, that is it, man. So far, this is what I'm also waiting for on NAS. And then yeah, that is it for today.
Yeah, no. Powerful information.
So let me try to show you something on Euro USD. I'm not sure whether it's 1 hour chart or 5-minute chart. I'm not too sure about that, but let's try and analyze Euro USD and see what is happening there. Maybe there is an opportunity there. Looking good, it's looking good. So tomorrow, if you are not making money on this pair, you must try to contact me on WhatsApp, because I'll be making money out of this pair. Let's check the daily chart. You see the daily chart is buying. Yeah, the daily chart is buying. Now,
Yeah.
it was coming to close this imbalance. So the daily chart is buying. So the whole trend is to the upside. The whole trend is to the upside. Let's go back to 1 hour. And then check 15-minute chart, 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart. No, 4 doesn't look good. 5 minute. And 15 minute. I want to check which one is looking good. 30 minute, 1 hour chart. Okay, let's look at 1 hour chart. I want to show you something. Is it still clear on your side? So here, if you were to draw a trend line somewhere here, we're looking. Can you see what I'm drawing here? So, as you know, that retail traders, they use support and resistance. So they have the line like this one. They have this line already as we speak. Waiting for the market to come here. Right? Waiting for the market to come here and then take a sell somewhere here to the downside. This is what they are waiting for.
Yes.
But us as institutional traders, we are waiting for the move that will go and break this thing. Break above here. So in other ways, somewhere here, where are we going to take our trades here? You see this clear order. This is a clean order block. This one, a clean order block, where you see the move to that is pushing to the downside, and then you see they move to the upside, engulfing the black candlestick. So if we are trying, if you were to mark up this chart here, this one, we're going to mark it like this, to mark it up like this, in this way, and then somewhere here we have something like this. But anyway, you have 2 points of interest. You have this imbalance here, this one here, in between this imbalance. So let me quickly try to mark it up and tell you what to do tomorrow. All right. So the market will try to come back. You can see already that the market it broke the structure somewhere here. It broke the structure somewhere here. So the market will come to the downside. It will go down in this manner. Never forget this.
Yes.
Maybe create something like a liquidity here, like this, before we see this push either here or here. Then we see the long move to the upside. This is what we are waiting for. So this is the order block, a clean order block. This one, the market, it went up aggressively. So this this strong impulse to the upside, breaking the structure here, and this kind of stick it engulf, and then the whole market structure is to the upside. You see, so the price will come down to this zone, and then it will come back here. So as you can see that there is this retail traders trend line here. I'm trying to erase this thing to get rid of this thing here. So you'll see it something like this. The market will come down like this, tap into a point of interest before shooting to the upside. it will play out like this. Show the sell candlestick a little bit like this, creating something like a double top, and then it will break above. Why the market will do this thing when it reaches this trend line? As the market approaches this resistance for the retail traders, it will move to the downside a little bit. Then they'll sell. Then stop loss above. Then the market will go down. They are ahead behind the profit, a little profit, and then the market will break above, taking all of them out. So that is why those guys, they are cruel.
They are very cruel.
They don't care about us. So to run away from that, you must trade the concept that I'm giving to you. I'm making money. I'm making money every day in the forex market. So if you are using this concept, trading volatility, NAS100, maybe Euro USD, maybe some currencies, you see, depending how they move at that time. If you want to trade currencies, you must wait for New York session or London sessions. Yeah, so you must wait for those sessions if you want to trade currency pairs. But if you are trading volatility, you can trade them at any time. Using my concept, you can make money. You can make any kind of money that you can think of. If you're not going to violate any rules, do not violate even one rule that I gave. The one rule that I gave you. If you can do that for me, you'll make money and be able to pay for the cost.
Yes.
Because as we have already started, we must also continue. Someone said to me, I must increase the monthly fee like $200. I said no, because the aim is to teach people. The aim is to teach. I can make my own money. I'm not desperate.